Internet, Martin here, day 24 of my Vlog 365 challenge. It's Friday, it's 6:30 already when I'm filming this. I've lost an hour and a half because obviously, like I said, I like to try and get these up between like 5 o'clock-ish, which I'm really thinking about. I've spent the last couple of hours on the phone, to be fair, talking about the Community Radio Awards, finalising, or not, moving the conversation forward in terms of the catering and the actual what the event looks like in the evening. But I'm not going to talk about that tonight. I actually have a meeting next week to put more detail on all of that, so I'm going to do that. Probably do a vlog about that next weekend. Tickets still on sale, yay. Judging, most of the judging is probably going to get done this weekend, but like I said, I'm not going to spend this weekend talking about what I've said I was going to do, and I'm going to do it to semblance, although I'm going to clear all my notifications off my phone so that it's not cluttered. Let me close that. I said I'd do a little mini review of the phone. The little mini phone. So a little bit of a background. My OnePlus One, which I love the OnePlus One, so it's an independent phone. They called it sort of the flagship smartphone killer type thing, because you could get, better specs at the time. I think it was the Samsung S7 and the iPhone 5S or 6 or whatever. That level stats, but only I think OnePlus One was like 270 quid. Originally when it launched, it was invite only. But so I was really impressed with the OnePlus One. I've had it over a year. I want to say nearly a year and a half. But it went for a swim in the hot tub a week ago. I got this phone. Well, a little quick update on that phone. It spent a week in rice, and I put it in the sun and dried it and all this sort of stuff. And the screen doesn't work. Or you can't see anything. The touch screen works; it's responsive, and I can actually, if I remember the gesture and where things are, I can make things happen. But other than that, it works. So we put the SIM back in it last night, and we rang the phone, and I could swipe to answer and have a full-blown conversation. I just couldn't see anything on the screen. So I'm actually looking into screen replacement at the moment, which might cost me 50, 60, 70 quid. But hopefully that will fix it. But in the meantime, I bought this phone here on Amazon. So I went on Amazon and I searched for sort of smartphones, and I bought, it's called the Doogee, Doogee, or Doogee, I don't know, Doogee, something like that. And it literally cost me, 50 something quid. On the phone is actually 40 something quid on Prime, but because I wanted it like straight away, I think I paid a little bit of a little extra for the Prime update. Now, the stats according to Amazon, it's 4G LTE Android 5.1, so lollipop. It reckons it's 64-bit quad-core 1 gig, dual SIM. It is dual SIM actually, which is quite cool. I can't think what else. I think that's about it really. It's got gesture control, and actually one of the things that got me. So if you're OnePlus One, if you know anything about the OnePlus One, it does double tap. And this phone, it's not quite as responsive in terms of the gesture controls, but it will do double tap wake. And if you've had the OnePlus One, you're used to double tap wake up, yeah. So my pad, which I'm recording on, is a Nexus. And after a month or so of having a OnePlus One, I'd sit there tapping my pad going, why are you not waking up? So I think when you've had it, you'll get used to it. And if you've never had double tap, you probably don't get it. But like the fact of just being able to double tap a screen and it just wakes up is cool. So anyway, so a little bit of a review on this phone. I've had it a week now, and it cost me 50 quid. So it's a 50 quid smartphone. It's really bloody good. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit slow at times when you've got lots of apps open, or Facebook can be a bit slow. I want to say it feels like the phone signal and like the 4G, 3G isn't as strong as the OnePlus One, whether that's anything on the antenna or anything. But as a 50 quid smartphone, it's really good. I think this is really good. So if you need a backup phone, if you need I'm going abroad with my mates, I don't want to take my expensive Samsung in case it goes in the swimming pool phone, or you've got a family member, or you simply can't afford a big contract, you think, this is a £50 smartphone that you would be able to use for about a year. You can get good SIM-only contracts for like £10, £15 a month. So you'd be paying £20 a month for something that would normally cost you something £50 a month if you got an equivalent. So, because we're getting close to 5 minutes, I don't want to spend too long on this vlog. I'm going to do a more in-depth review soon with a proper camera setup for probably home campus community media. So, but the Doogee, D-O-O-G-E as a make, Really good phone. Anyway, that's all for Friday. Give me a little mini phone review of your own, or if you've got a cheapy smartphone, let me know. Share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.